right here with Ethan Holliday, the Greenbrier West Cavaliers. Been a nice week for you so far, Ethan. I know you say you're a little bit tired.
Yeah.
You're getting back into shape for football.
Yes, sir. It's been a heck of an experience.
What's been the greatest thing about this week so far?
Meeting new people. Honestly, playing with people that's just as good as you are. It's awesome to have that competitive side to you come out.
You're probably the only guy from the Coalfield area, Region 3, maybe. You've already played in one football all-star game. Talk about that experience and how that helped you with this week.
Oh, that was a really cool experience. I got to meet a bunch of kids from up north that I've never met before nor played against. So I don't
remember anybody. It was the BAC or what?
BACF. Yes, sir. It's a battle against cystic fibrosis.
I don't remember anybody from our area ever playing in it. Were you shocked to get that invite?
Oh, yes, sir. I was excited for that opportunity. But it was a good game. We ended up losing, but it was still a good game.
How much did that help you preparation-wise for this before you get to the graduation thing? How much did that help you having that week already, a week of working out and then playing that a football game again?
I feel like it definitely gave me a step up, I guess. I got an extra week of football to get ready for the North-South game, so it's just like another week of practice.
Let me ask you this first. You graduated at that game.
Yes, sir.
Which is a game that nobody, I think, from our area had ever played in before. Why did it mean that much to you? Just go ahead and, 4 years and not to walk with your team. Was it a tough decision, or did you say, this is what I'm going to do?
I've had some family members with cystic fibrosis, so it was a no-brainer.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was a no-brainer, and who doesn't want to graduate on a football field? So
most do anyway, but it's a little bit different for you,
sir.
Right? So it was, did you feel like you were doing this for, not just for yourself and playing in an all-star game, but for cystic fibrosis because it has touched your family?
Yeah, it's there. We raised a bunch of money, like both teams, but again, we raised a bunch of money. We got to play some football and beat up on each other, so it's just a good time.
And then, of course, you got to graduate, too. You look back at your season, you guys had one heck of a defense. Are you going to play defense down here? What are your plans? Where's Coach Cool have you at?
They got me playing outside linebacker and a little bit of strong safety.
Those are things I think you did a little bit of that for your high school team.
Yes, sir.
Well, how fun was that playing on that team? I mean, you guys pitched a lot of shutouts, ran all the way to the state championship game, something probably people didn't think West would do.
Yeah.
Where you came from as a freshman to where you left out as a senior.
It was a great ride. It was definitely up and down. We had a lot of laughs, had a lot of sorrows, but we went out on our own terms, I reckon. So it was just a good journey.
How much did the streak of not giving up points? I mean, that was something that I think we started after 3 weeks, and it just kept. How much motivation? And I would have to think that period, was, other than playing in the playoffs, was probably one of the funnest you've had as a high school player, I would think.
Well, I mean, the defense, you can't win if you can't score. So, defense is doing our best to shut them down any way we could.
You guys use motivation as a big thing for when you play James Monroe, for instance. Those are guys, other single A guys. Do you guys have, just the guys here with you single A, do you have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder to want to show that, hey, you know what, like Coach Cole said, these guys can play too.
Yeah, I mean, like they were talking about earlier, there's a difference between single A and triple A. There's not. I mean, there's people all over the state that can play, and I guess it just kind of gives you a little bit more gas in the tank to show them what you can
do. You had an outstanding career. Other than the state championship game, like I said, would probably be the high. When you look back at your career, what just jumps in your mind first?
Probably the memories of like teammates that I've made, and the friendships and family, I guess you could say.
Went up on the hill and singing Country Road.
Oh yeah, it's different in Charmco. I can definitely say that.
Do people know where Charmco is at? I mean, some of the James Monroe guys said some of my teammates don't even know where James Monroe is.
If they've never been there, when they do, they won't forget it. I can promise that.
All right. Hey, Ethan, great job. It's been fun watching you. Last year was a blast. What are you going to do in the future? You know yet?
I don't know yet.
Still
I don't.
undecided?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Hey, thanks, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.